I'm Faye Watt, and let's queer up gay culture. New poll finds many LGBTQ plus Americans feel shut out of sports. A new poll paints a sad picture of how many queer people still experience discrimination when it comes to sport and exercise, as Stonewall launches its Rainbow Laces campaign for the 13th year. As part of the hashtag Move with Pride campaign, a YouGov survey found 37% of LGBTQ plus respondents had faced discrimination by someone else's behavior, attitudes, or language while exercising or trying to exercise. That's nearly 3 times higher than the general population. More than a third said their sexuality was a barrier to taking part in sport, and nearly half reported not meeting recommended exercise levels. Mental health gaps were stark too, with 76% of queer respondents reporting poor mental health. Olympic champion Dame Kelly Holmes is supporting the Rainbow Laces campaign, saying, quote, "I believe movement and exercise should be accessible to everyone in the LGBTQ plus community," end quote. Footballer Josh Cavallo added, quote, "Everyone should feel like they belong in sport and exercise," end quote. Stonewall CEO Simon Blake said Rainbow Laces aims to ensure everyone can move with pride. The findings echo earlier research showing many LGBTQ plus people still feel unsafe or unwelcome in sporting spaces. I'm kind of surprised that this is even a story. Okay, let's be real. Okay, but that being said, sport should not require armor to do it. All right.
Oh, yeah.
If queer people are dodging slurs just to hit the treadmill, that's not fitness. That's survival. Who wants to go through that? Rainbow Laces are cute, but until locker rooms are safe and respect is standard, don't lecture us about participation trophies yet. I'm sorry. Belonging isn't optional for many of us.
Yeah. I mean, also, I saw it as a jealousy article because our community is absolutely divine in the gym. We look absolutely amazing. We're taking over the arts. Now we're taking over sports. They're just jealous.
I think this is also very much a geographical, would that be the right term? A location thing. Because if you're in the middle of, wherever, Midwest or somewhere where there are no out gay people, because there are definitely gay people everywhere, as we know.
Yeah.
Then it might be more of an issue. Maybe there's more bullying type of things. But in Wilton Manors or like in South Beach or in West Hollywood or in New York, I mean, certainly in gyms. But even there's the volleyball leagues, there's the baseball team, and they're all gay. I mean, so. I think it depends where you are. So in certain places there will not be opportunities, and so if you might feel then intimidated to join a regular all straight.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm barely into water sports, much less anything. So.
The most sports that you've been into has been heated rivalry. Okay,
right.
That's
Hello.
the most sports that you've been into.
Give me the hockey puck. I'm going to the cottage.
Yeah. Well, I never been into sports, but if I were into sports, I would have been turned off immediately in gym class. I went through hell in gym.
Yeah.
It was horrible. The locker room was a nightmare. All the boys accused me of looking at a certain part of their body. I wasn't. I was scared. Even if I wanted to, I was looking straight ahead. So that's elementary, junior high, high school. So I can't even imagine.
And that goes with you, right, Roger?
It does go with me. Because if I was someone that liked sports, it would have turned me off. I probably wouldn't even have pursued it.
Yeah.
Because I had those memories.
And you had those blinders on because they traumatized you, Mama.
I was literally at my locker looking straight ahead because if I turned left or right, one of the boys were like, "Oh, you're looking at my thing," and grabbing it was horrible.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry that you had to.
It was horrible.
That.
And I wasn't. You
wanted to.
You all out there might not believe me, but I was not looking at their privates. I promise. I was a good girl then.
Now she's at body tech like this. She's like, I'm paying my membership. I'm looking at whatever I want to look at.
Bring on the gray sweatpants season.
Exactly.
Well, folks, there is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by sharing them and subscribing to Queer News Tonight.